Hello everyone, we are live and welcome to our Melt with Us Snoop group. So my name is Corey Miller, for those who don't know me, and I am privileged enough to be a part of the pilot coach test group for Morning Meltdown 100, my new favorite program. Hey Naffy. So what I want to do in this video, and if you're on live, that's awesome. If you're watching it later, that's cool too. I'm going to pin this at the top of the page in the announcements, but my goal for doing this video is to give you just a quick overview. Hopefully I don't talk too long because I have a tendency to do that, but I want to try to give you a quick overview of what Morning Meltdown 100 is and what to expect out of the program. Now, if you are on live and you want to ask questions, please feel free to do so, okay? So let's start with kind of the overview. Morning Meltdown 100 is a new program that's being released by Beachbody in July, okay? So the VIP early access is being released in July. Customers can purchase it between July 1st and July 15th, or I'm sorry, coaches can purchase it between July 1st and July 15th, and customers can purchase it July 16th. It'll hit Beachbody on demand for those that purchase the VIP early access on July 29th. For the rest of you who have Beachbody on demand and do not get the VIP early access, it'll hit your Beachbody on demand in October. And I'll talk more about this at the end, but I just kind of wanted to give an overview because that's probably one of the first things that you're going to ask is when is it going to be available, okay? So I wanted to cover that first. So what Morning Meltdown 100 is, it's a 100-day program created by the amazing Jericho McMatthews. Now, let me tell you why I think Jericho is awesome. She's definitely one of my favorite trainers. And I say that because I come from a group fitness background. I have almost 20 years in group fitness, and not all master trainers are instructors. Now, it doesn't mean that that makes them a bad person or a bad master trainer or that their program is bad, but there's a difference between being a group fitness instructor and being a master trainer, in my opinion, okay? Jericho is an instructor. She is someone that definitely knows how to give you cues on what move is going to be next, to give you cues on how to modify something, how to change something up. And as a group fitness instructor, I definitely appreciate that, because when you're in front of a class and you're trying to instruct them, not only physically and show them a move, you have to be able to verbally cue it and tell them what's next and describe what you're doing. And Jericho does an amazing job of this, okay? So first and foremost, you'll love her energy. She's the cutest thing ever. She has the cutest outfits, the cutest hair. I know that none of that's important, but just telling you. You can just tell the passion that she has for this program and the reason she created it, okay? One of the cool things about the program is there is a live DJ on set. Now, I'll be honest, in being in the test group, and if you don't know, today is Wednesday, and I completed day 87, have not missed a workout yet. You know, in the beginning, I was super nervous. I thought 100 days, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that, but I have. And I've done it and I've loved it. And I'll give you a breakdown of kind of what to expect in the days too. But needless to say, there's a live DJ right on set, which is super cool because Jericho, you know, say we're doing weights. We're doing one of the weighted workouts. She can slow down the tempo. The music is slower. Now, not all of the workouts, just so you know, are to the music. So it's not like, I don't want you to think, oh my goodness, I have to have a ton of coordination to do this program. You don't. I mean, for me, someone that's, you know, used to group fitness, I appreciate the beat and I appreciate doing workouts to the beat. But if you don't get the beat, it's not like you can't do this program. Okay. It's just kind of cool the way that she breaks down the moves to fit the music. Now, not all programs are like that. The workout that we did yesterday, Lit Cardio, is 15 seconds of kind of getting the move and then 30 seconds all out. So you break the beat. You're not even on the beat. But it's cool to have the DJ right there in studio so you can hear the music. It just kind of gets you pumped up. And being in the test group, I'm doing all of my workouts on my computer because all of the videos are posted in a Facebook group. It's not like it's on VOD yet for me. So I can't hear the music as well as I hope to once the program's actually released, because there's some really cool music. I think you guys are gonna really like the music, okay? Now, one of the biggest questions I get too is equipment. What am I gonna need for equipment? Honestly, you only need maybe a couple different sets of weights. And I don't think I've gone heavier. There's only been a couple times that I've gone heavier with one dumbbell, I think. I'm trying to think. Gone heavier with one dumbbell of like 25 pounds. Okay, so if you're someone that just has like some 5 pounds, some 3 pounds even at home, listen, I'm a CrossFitter. I mean, guys, I deadlift. I think my deadlift is like 365. I mean, I push press like 205. I'm pretty strong is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying that to brag by any means. I'm just trying to give you some perspective. There's been workouts where 5 pound weights are killer for me. That's because, you know, some of the things that she's doing are, it's more endurance based. So less weight, more repetitions. So you don't need, I don't think you need to go out and buy a ton of different weights. If you have just a couple sets at home, maybe some 5s, some 8s, 10s, even 15s, that's cool. Don't feel like you have to go out and buy something, I don't think. If you have a mat at home, that's good too. But other than that, that's it, okay? That's all you need. As far as the modifying is concerned, one of my favorite parts about this program is there's quite a few members of cast on set. I don't even know how many, I'm trying to think. Maybe 10. I never really counted now that I think about it, but maybe 10 people on set. There's a modifier, and then there's a modifier of the modifier, okay? There's times where I modify the modifier for sure. I'm almost 42 years old. I'll be 42 next month. So all that jumping, it's just not me anymore. My joints hurt. I've had 4 knee surgeries. You know, my feet hurt. I have plantar fasciitis quite a bit. So the jumpity stuff just isn't for me, and that's okay. I still get a kick butt workout, not always doing the high impact. And what I love about a lot of these workouts too is not only will you see the modifiers modifying, but plenty members in the cast modify too, and there's no shame in it. I love that, because honestly, sometimes when I'm doing a program and I see that there's only one modifier and everybody else is kicking ass doing it, I sometimes feel like bad about myself. Like, what the hell? Why can't I do that? You know, I love the fact that there's members of the cast that are, I don't know, normal fitness level, that, you know, whatever that is. I'm just kind of using air quotes on that, but they have to modify too. And I totally appreciate that. And what I love is that, again, Jericho cues that. She cues you how to modify. She shows you how to modify moves. That's super appreciated. So let's go through kind of the breakdown of the program, okay? The program is 100 days, and you're going to get in your program when you purchase it, you're going to get a B100 book, and I can't talk too much about that yet. So there's a B100 book if you get the accessories bundle. And then there's also a calendar, and the calendar is 100 days, 10 lines of 10 days, okay? So that's how this program works. It's not, that's hard to explain to people that don't get it yet. It's not a Monday through Friday program. It's a workout 1, workout 2, workout 3, workout 4, workout 5, all the way to 10 program, 10 sets of 10 days, if that makes sense. And then it's done in 5 different blocks. So you have day 1 through 20, day 21 through 40, day 41 through 60, day 61 through 80, day 81 through 100. So I'm on phase 5 of the program. And what that means is you're going to see, well, first, let me explain this. So all 10 days is a different workout, okay? So day 1, day 11, day 21, day 31 is always the same workout. Day 2, day 12, day 22 is always the same workout. And I'll go through what each of those workouts are, which is kind of cool. So you see some of the same moves. I mean, even I think tomorrow is Fight Club, and I'm gonna see some of the same moves that I've been doing, but in the different phases, it's a different workout. Okay, if that makes sense. So you may see the same workout like day 1 and day 11, maybe day, 23 and 13 are the same, but there's not a lot of repetition. It's a lot of new stuff. And even if you have done some of the moves before, I mean, you haven't done that in 10 days. It's not like you just did it yesterday. You know what I mean? So it's always feeling fresh and always feeling new. Yeah, Fight Club is awesome. So let me go through the days. So day 1, and I'll just put this out there. I don't mean to make a face, but yes, I'm a weights girl. I like all the weights workouts. I like heavy lifting. Like I said, I'm a CrossFitter. So anything with weights is cool with me. The cardio ones kill me. They kill me. But these workouts are only 20 to 30 minutes long. So they're perfect. They're perfect timing. I think the longest one was maybe 31 or 32 minutes, but remember, I'm also getting the uncut versions. So that could be cut down. There's sometimes some lag time in between things, and that may be cut down. So 20 to 30 minutes, that's what you should expect. Day 1, so the first day is cardio meltdown, and that's all cardio based. You see some crazy stuff in there. That one's about 25 minutes, usually 20 to 25 minutes for the cardio meltdown. The second, so day 2, 12, 22 is always upbeat strength, and that's always an upper body workout. That's my fave. I love the upper body workout, a lot of shoulder work, triceps, and things like that. You need weights for that one. You don't need weights for the cardio meltdown. You definitely need weights for the upbeat strength, even some heavier weights during some of the exercises. I actually use Selectex, so Bowflex Selectex, so I can change the weights. And I like those. And the way that she does a lot of the workouts, which I appreciate, is say she has 2 moves, and I don't even want to, for example, okay, let me think. So say I'm laying on the ground and I'm doing a chest press, okay? I'm not gonna be very good at this, but a chest press. Say we do like 4 sets of 8 of those, then we go into a tricep, laying down tricep, and then we put those together, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. So it's always like usually 2 moves, you do like a set of them each, and then you put the move together. So I love it. It just really flows really well. Usually she does a couple blocks of those. It's just a great breakdown on the program. So day 2 is always upbeat strength. Day 3 is core Inferno, and you do use weights for this. It's all core based. So that means lower back, abs, some glutes. That one's a fun one. That one's usually about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. Same with upbeat strength, 20 to 25 minutes. Day 4 is total body badass. Now this one is crazy. It's like, we're doing stuff that I never thought I'd do before. I'm talking like, I don't even know if I can demonstrate, like star poses with weights. And I'm using 3 to 5 pound weights, and my arms are shaking. A lot of balance work in that one, but it's your total body. But you do use weights, and there are some like hit sections to it. So say you do, some shoulders, and then drop the weights, and you got 30 seconds of, squats or something like that. That's not the moves that she does, but that's my point. You do some weights and then drop them 30 seconds of like a hit, get that heart rate up. So that's total body badass. Day 5 is Freestyle Flow. So it's yoga based, no weights involved in that. All a good stretch. Usually it's about 20 minutes of just stretching of a yoga flow. So day 5, you need it. I'll be honest, in the beginning of the program, I thought, God, this is I want to say it's kind of easy. Not easy, but I just thought, oh my goodness, is this enough? Am I doing enough? Guys, it progressively gets harder. Use that day 5, use that day 10 that I'm going to talk about in a second. You're going to need those stretching days. And I'll be honest, one of the biggest differences I have really noticed from this program is my balance and flexibility. Now, my balance is still kind of crappy, don't get me wrong, but my flexibility, because I'm forcing myself to stretch, I can tell a huge difference in my flexibility. And that just really, it just is such a big, it has such a big impact on everything else in life. If you have more flexibility, more mobility, it really helps you in everything else that you're doing in every other workout that you're doing. So day 5 is a Freestyle Flow. Day 6, this is the hardest one for me, lit cardio. It's 20 minutes, crazy cardio. I actually just posted a video on my, I just posted it on Facebook and on Instagram a little bit ago, about an hour ago. I'm talking, you're doing firecrackers where you're in a plank position, bringing both knees up to your shoulders. You're doing lightning bolts where you're in a plank position, bringing one knee up and one leg back. We did one-armed burpees yesterday. Really? One-arm burpees? We did one-legged burpees before. It's craziness. But I always tell myself, it's just 20 minutes. It's just 20 minutes. I can do anything for 20 minutes. And if I have to modify, that's fine, but I'm never going to quit. Modifying is fine. Don't quit. So 20 minutes, just getting through it. There's no weights involved in lit cardio. Today, this morning, I did day 7, which is downbeat strength, all lower body. So a lot of lunging, squats, but she really does some kind of cool moves too. And sometimes it brings the shoulders into it. So you're feeling the shoulders as you're doing that. So definitely using weights for downbeat strength. Day 8 is Fight Club. So what's fun about Fight Club is if you ever did combat with Jericho and Joel, you're gonna love it. And it is a little bit more music based. So, but don't worry, it's not a fast, it's not like a turbo kick, okay? It really is a slower, more core based kickboxing type workout, which I love. So there's no weights on that one. And that one is Fight Club. So about half the workouts you need weights, half of them you don't. The next day is MeltDown. This is one of my favorites. It's actually 10 different workouts, 1 minute long. So you're working your total body and you're using weights. Okay. So you're doing upper body, lower body, core, 1 minute, and you go right into the next exercise. It goes quick. So 10 minutes, so 10 different exercises for 1 minute each, and then you do 2 rounds of that. Okay, and sometimes she throws in MeltDown minutes, which are crazy. Sometimes she does 100 seconds of something. Like, guess what? We got 100 seconds of something. It's fun though. And then the last day, day 10, is Revive, which is kind of your active recovery day. And so yes, there are no rest days, but there's active recovery built right in, and you need that stretch, about 20 minutes of stretching, okay? 20 minutes of stretching. I think MeltDown is one of the longest workouts only because by the time you do warm up, cool down, 2 sets of 10 minutes, and then like a little break in between, it's about 30 minutes for that. That's one of the longer workouts. I know I looked at Fight Club tomorrow, it's about 25 minutes. And then Revive is usually only about 20 minutes of just active recovery, again, stretching. So yes, like I said in the beginning, I was so hesitant. I was thinking 100 days, what the heck? I can't do 100 days. Here I am on day 87 thinking, I don't want it to end. I love this program. I mean, I can't believe I've made it work through vacations, through travel, sports for my kids. This last Saturday and Sunday, my daughter, of course, had 8 a.m. games, both Saturday and Sunday, about an hour away. Yeah, I got up at 4:45 both days and did my workout before we went to the games just because I enjoy it. That's how I start my day. And I'll be honest, I'm not a huge morning person, but doing these workouts, and most of them I have done in the morning. There's been just a handful of times that I haven't been able to do them and I've done them at night, but I enjoy doing them in the morning because it's a perfect way to start my day. I love Jericho's attitude. It's just such a good outlook on the day then. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have something that comes up, you do have the ability to stack workouts. So I think, and I haven't really paid attention to it because I've done the workouts every day, but there's a couple workouts that you can do in the same day. So for example, I think it's like MeltDown and Revive you can do in the same day. And I think you can do like Total Body Badass and Freestyle Flow. You can stack some workouts if you do need to take a day off or you can't get it in. You do have the ability to do that. And what Jericho says, and what I love, she just said this on a team call last week, is the whole idea behind this program is just to do the 100 days. Now, if that means it takes you 200 days to do it, that's fine. If it takes you longer to do it, that's okay. Just do it. That's why we don't say, I shouldn't even call them day 1, day 2. It's workout 1, workout 2, because it doesn't matter what day you're doing them on, you just need to get it done. Okay, and I love that. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, unless there's any other questions, is the nutrition. Now, I'll be honest, in the beginning, I was hesitant about it too, because I thought, I really like 2B mindset. It works for me. I know a lot of people like Ultimate Portion Fix. It works for them. And I was just like, I don't want to have to learn another nutrition program. I know maybe that sounds bad, but it really was what I was thinking. Well, guess what? With this program, you can do Ultimate Portion Fix. You can do 2B Mindset. If those work for you, stick with them. You don't have to do it, but there is a Morning MeltDown 100 nutrition guide too that you can follow. And I'll be honest, it's very, very similar to Ultimate Portion Fix. It's just, portion based and so forth. But if something's working for you, you don't have to change it. That's okay. Now, as far as my results are concerned, day 50, I was a little disappointed in myself. I have had some trouble dialing into my nutrition. Yes, I've gotten my workouts in, my nutrition, not as great. But since day 50, hey Lisa, since day 50, I have done better. I'm always a work in progress when it comes to my nutrition. But I'm hopeful that my after results will be better. So that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully that really helped you kind of get a better idea of what to expect. Like I said, the program is being, released to Beachbody On Demand in October 1st, but you're going to want to get this. You guys are going to want to get this early. You're going to want to start it. I tell you what, I'm starting it again on July 29th when I can get it again because I love it. It's really, not to talk bad about other programs, but I look forward to doing this program. It's not something I get up and think, oh man, I got to do this. I love how I feel when I'm doing this program. Like I said, I do have to modify, but I never quit, okay? So July 1st, it's available VIP early access to coaches, July 1st through the 15th. July 16th is when customers can get it, and it'll hit your BOD on July 29th. So I want you, if you're a coach already, of course, take advantage of that. If you're not yet a coach and you want to take advantage of the amazing deals, we'll talk more about those as they get closer, of course. But ask your coach about what option is best for you, because you're going to want this, guys. You're going to want the VIP early access. You're going to want to get started in a challenge group. You're going to want to get going with us because you're going to love it too. All right? So if you have any questions and you weren't on live, just below, go ahead and tag me. I'm happy to answer them for you. I think I went a lot longer than what I intended to, but obviously, hopefully you guys can see how passionate I am about this program and how much I absolutely love it. And I could honestly go on and on about it. So if you have questions, tag me, I'll answer them. If not, stay tuned in this group. Make sure your notifications are turned on to see posts in this group so you can see when we post more information about it. Make sure you're staying in contact with your coach about what option is best for you. And I'm sure this isn't the last time I'm going live, okay? All right, guys, we'll talk soon. Get excited.